Alright guys, it's time to talk about Skale on the channel once again. Now I need to jump into this Fed topic real quick, and you can see that basically the news today, we did have some positive, some negative, but I would say this is mostly positive today. If you see this, guys, okay, we didn't have an interest rate cut, and you can see that's negative for us. That's minus 0.1625 negative, which is pretty heavy, guys. But then, we did have some positive here from this meeting, and I would say this is more positive than negative. You have only 0.07 here, 0.13, 0.11 negative, but you have really big positives. Here you almost have 0.1, 0.1325. Here you got 0.145. Here you have big 0.2575. So in here 0.1725. So I mean, if you take all of this together, guys, yeah, you're definitely in the positive here. And so anyways, this is what came from the meeting today. Not too much. Now, there was one more thing that Powell did say, and he said the banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers. After he said this, guys, really crypto exploded. Now, I mean, it's not, I'm up maybe $1,000 since he said that, but there was an immediate reaction, we can say, to this comment. So that is actually excellent news to hear from Powell. And yeah, let's jump into Skale now, guys. Now, Skale is having a massive day today. It's really up a lot. I mean, it's like last time I saw, okay, I was gonna say 30%. Now it's 31%. Looking at my mobile here. Now we did a video on this like 3 days ago, guys, and I think it was probably this day on the 26th. So we were probably busting through, and anyways, we got a retest of this, local trend line that was kind of holding us down since about middle December here. So yeah, we retested it, and then we got a rejection basically at the 0.055, 5.5 cents basically, and we came down and retested this trend line once again, and basically we're getting a bounce off it. Now these lines aren't 100% perfect. That's why no influencers lines will be 100% perfect, guys. So keep that in mind. Now, yeah, so basically we're getting a bounce off the trend line, and we're trying to go up to 6.8 cents here. And yeah, we've gotten pretty close today. So let's see if we can punch through this. We still have a couple more hours or so, about 2.5 more hours until this will close the daily time frame candle. And yeah, I mean, so far Skale is looking good. It's taking out a range that it's been in basically since 17th of December. So that is nice to see right now. Let's turn on the RSI and see how much strength this might have here. So on the daily time frame, a little bit overbought right now on Stoke. It is pointed up on the RSI. Now let me go back to the week. Weekly looks excellent, guys, coming up on both. Let me jump to the 4 hour. Just under overbought, kind of going flat. Now it's pointed up to the upside with the RSI here. The 1 hour time frame, still not too bad. Riding the line between overbought and normal territory right now on RSI, but is pointed up here on the Stoke RSI. So yeah, 15-minute, we can look at that for fun, I guess. Pointed down, though, on RSI and overbought on Stoke. So in the immediate short term, probably going to see a little bit of a pullback here. But most of these time frames don't look too bad. 1 hour, okay. The 4 hour, still okay. The 1 day, a little bit overbought here, but I would say it's still okay, guys. You can see it can go up a little bit more. I mean, you can see it went up higher here. And yeah, on weekly time frame looks excellent. So short-term pullback, that's what I'm thinking right now. But very, very short-term, because we're talking about 15-minute chart, which is almost nothing, guys. It's not even a reliable time frame, I would say. Really, you need to keep it to a 4 hour or above if you want, to talk about reliable. 1 hour is even still too short, I would say. But yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Now, if we go to Skale and look at the tokenomics, 7 billion max supply. Most of this is circulating. 5.18 billion is circulating. And yeah, all-time high, $1.22. So you're getting about a 95% discount right now, guys. So yeah, I mean, personally, I just picked up a little bit more Skale the other day. And I hope to pick up just a little bit more. I would like a nice round 1,000 of this. And I think that's all I really want of this. But yeah, it's one of my lower holds, I would say. And yeah, I would like to get just a little bit more. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin, guys, it is surging right now at the moment. It's at 104,150. It has hit this 104,525 at the moment. And yeah, I mean, we did hold 101,167 here. Even though we had that drop a couple of days ago, we still managed to hold quite well. Now, let's see what happens tonight after this press conference. Like I said, the majority of this press conference was pretty good today. So, okay, we did have a couple of negative, messages here, but for the most part, it was good. So I think we're still going to surge up a little bit more here. Now, keep in mind, once we get past this green line, this is a weekly time frame resistance, so it's quite strong. We have this daily resistance, which is, I would say, 7 times weaker than a weekly resistance. So 106, 150 is basically the mark to beat on a daily time frame, and then I think we're going to see, continuation if we can get above that. Now, Ethereum, struggling, still struggling. I don't know why, guys. Really, I mean, I just don't have much faith in Ethereum, but so be it. It does lead to altcoins, unfortunately, and let's put a little trend line here, too, by the way. I think this is just kind of holding us down at the moment. So, yeah, once we get above this trend line, maybe we're going to see a little bit bigger of a bounce. But pretty much this has held us down since, well, middle December again. So let's take a quick look at the, let's get this out of the way. Total market cap here, guys. Basically, it's just kind of consolidating and going sideways. Not much is really happening. In kind of one way, it almost looks like a inverse head and shoulders with a very small shoulder. And maybe we'll get a small shoulder, but this is kind of ugly, guys. I wouldn't say it's a inverse head and shoulder. It's just really consolidating here, basically between 3 trillion and 3.62. Now we need to get above that, guys, and I think that would, start, signaling new all-time highs. Basically, we do have some wicks here, but we need to close some daily candles basically above 3.62. So yeah, let's move on here to the market cap excluding Bitcoin. We do have this trend line kind of holding us down at the moment, and really need to get above that. After we do that, I think we'll go to 1.55 quite quickly. Now, dominance. Bad news, guys. This is a W pattern, basically, and we have broken this neckline. And I said, if we break that neckline, guys, this is the target. So that is new, like, local highs, we can say. Not all-time highs, but local highs, which would be super bad. I mean, if we go up there, guys, I'm going to lose thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, I don't think we will make it up there, personally. I do think we're probably going to hold here under 59.58, but we're riding that line right now. So it's really a thin line. If we break this tonight, 60.56 is the next real resistance. And yeah, let's see what happens, guys. But it is not looking good with the dominance. Now, liquidations past 24 hours. Basically the longs have been more liquidated than shorts. That's kind of strange to see, when we just had a big shoot up after this FOMC meeting. So I'm a little bit surprised, but maybe if we put it on an hour, okay, ETH, Bitcoin, yeah, okay, in the last hour it's Bitcoin shorts, but in 24 hours, yeah, it's still, you know, the long. So anyways, still pretty tame here, 326 million wrecked, not too bad. It's been worse. So now let's take a look at altcoin season. Let me refresh this and see if this updates. No, it's still 47. So we're right on the peaks, guys. Like I said, that was my thesis all along, that we will stay mainly above these peaks once we got above it. We have done that for the most part, but not completely. But right now we're riding that line, you know, with a thin hair, we can say. Now let's go to the fear and greed, guys. Let me update this and see if that changes to, but it appears, yeah, okay, it was updated. 72 is what it is today. Yesterday was 72. That's why I was a little bit confused, because it was 72 yesterday and today. So anyways, yeah, kind of just going sideways, guys. Not much going on, fear and greed. Now, taking a look at the bull market peak indicators, let me just refresh this too, but I don't think anything has changed. Yeah, it looks like it's still 0 from 30, still 100% hold. Don't worry, guys. The main indicator is the Pi cycle top indicator. If we zoom in, still quite far away, I think. So, you know, it is curving up, but it's still going to take time, guys. Really going to take some time. Not much to worry about at the moment. Now, economic calendar. If we go to this and we look at tomorrow, let me get this out of the way. We do have jobless claims, but the main thing is core PCE prices tomorrow. And probably GDP. Yeah, I think these two numbers here are going to be most important tomorrow. And let me look at this week, and let's just scroll down to Friday. I think Friday, yeah, we do have core PCE price index. We do have an FOMC member speaking. We're going to have personal spending, Chicago PMI. So yeah, it's quite a day, guys. Personal spending, you know, all of these could have some effect, basically. Except employment cost index. I don't think that's going to really affect us. But yeah, definitely PCE is very important. And PMI here, personal spending. And yeah, let's see what happens. Now, next interest rate cut, guys. 82% still banking on, you know, the fact that we're going to be still at where we are right now. I personally think we're going to get a cut. I am in this boat here with the 18%. Now, I am only in that boat if we get good, you know, PMI, CPI, PCE numbers the rest of the way until that next meeting. So, you know, the last, you know, PPI and CPI numbers were pretty good. I think even the month before, if I remember correctly, were also good. So, if that continues, definitely I think we're going to get a cut. I think this will reverse, guys. Now, crypto bubbles looking a little better. Definitely, you know, from the past couple of days, I only see what this DEX or whatever is, and Maker and KuCoin token is actually down. I'm kind of surprised to see that. Red, they actually had some settlement with Department of Justice today that I saw in my email. So I do have something on KuCoin. I'm surprised this didn't pump a lot more. So anyways, guys, if you want to stake your coins, go to Coinando, type in, you know, Bitcoin, for example. You'll see the days that you have to stake. You'll see the limits. Be careful. You don't want to get in any position that you can't get out of, and you know, you can't sell at the right time. So anyways, I'm looking for flexible personally, maybe 30 days at most. So keep that in mind. I think, you know, basically if you're going to stake for 360 days, you just don't know the market in 360 days. That's too far. That's a year. You know, 180 days is even risky right now, even though I think we still have 6 more months. So keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.